see it though.
You're like,
Put up the stream so we can see the cheat. We can see the cheat. Switch over to live chat. Shut up, Blondie. It's funny.
There you go, Disco. Something that isn't Photoshops of squirrels.
why no more squirrels?
Because they were fucking annoying to make.
Why did you send me an archive homepage?
There, it's working. Sort of.
Because. Click on it.
Why?
Click on it.
It's just a homepage.
Disco. You messed up. Your fault.
You didn't mess up.
Twice.
You just sent me the archive homepage. I know what archive website is like.
What a disco. What a disco.
You have failed.
No,
Failed.
Shadow. I'm not showing the Saku because chat doesn't need to see that thing you made. He's like, it's not me though. It's like, it looked like cancer. It looked like coom with poo on it.
Oh, I saw this earlier. Did they delete it?
Bubbles, yep.
I haven't tried
What
if
now?
they deleted
You
it,
hosting?
but archived just for,
Not yet.
you know,
The
just in
mouse
case.
is being
Well, they probably will when they get called idiots.
problematic.
Think we being persecuted? Yes, you're being persecuted.
Yes. Yes, you are being persecuted.
I think the music broke again.
Oh, now that's video material right there, just to crone
Oh,
at it a
turned
little
it
bit.
off.
Did you fix your
Like-
stream yet?
Yeah, we were live.
Well then, neat.
I like how Arch
Nico,
was
nee.
listening to Kib.
Nico, Nico, nee. Nico, Nico, Negro.
I'm gonna take down your channel, Arch. For that one specifically. That was one Negro too far.
I'm sure. Now, okay, let me look up Nico, Nico, Negro. I'm sure there's something like that. Somebody must have made a skit out of that, surely. Home Nico Negron. Black and grey realism tattoo artistry in Huntington, New York.
Okay,
Not quite what I was aiming for, but I mean,
close enough.
it's certainly something.
Oh, Shadow Fox is awake. That's not good.
Oh no.
He donates $5. Say, Bubs, you have to play with a catapult, and then we will be even. What? Shadow Fox, you can't let him off the hook that easy. He owes you a rock
Now
thrower.
catapult.
No, 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 no. You fool! Rescind it! Rescind it! You donated $5. You could still backtrack. Be careful. Right-wing watch will make a YouTube video about you. What?
Well, no, they won't.
Why
No, they won't.
Why are we laughing?
Cost politics.
I don't even know what that is.
And sweet, sweet karma.
It's sweet, sweet, delicious fucking karma.
I
That's
have
what it is.
no idea what they're talking about.
Don't worry, you can watch my croning video on it later. Ah,
Leave it to-
smug arch.
March?
And people say I don't let Art chill here. What the hell? Bubbles, are you up yet?
Loading.
Basically, without getting into it, they're one of those censorious fuckwits, and they got censored.
There you go, Kyle.
Good. Karma.
Justice. Social justice, one might even say.
It is kind of funny when people like that find themselves on the receiving end of their own policies, and everybody's just like, they're a private company.
They can do what they want.
They can do whatever they want.
If they want to genocide people, that's fine. They're a private company.
To be fair, I am looking forward to the Disney Wars. Going to Disneyland will have a very different connotation then.
Shadow Fox joins on the $5 say pro censorship channel got banned by YouTube Kibs. And what should he do in return? And what should he do in return? Ah, Bubbles, yes. Bubbles will play Total War Warhammer 3 by himself.
No, I won't.
What is this? Are you been leveling this up without me and Disco, you cheaty, scummy cunts.
We should punish him.
We should. Alright.
Well, now you just
that
have a better
one's
mech
mine.
selection.
You're welcome. You're We do a little bit of grinding to get the grind out of the way, because Archer's like, I hate grind.
This can stop whinging about having to use things.
What things?
I'll whinge if I want.
I mean,
That's
she's
true.
gonna
Keep
whinge
whinging anyway.
anyways. What you do doesn't change anything, Bart. Or Bubbles.
I will
Arch
whinge
Bubbles,
if I
same thing.
want.
Arch Bubbles. Same thing, except one is handsome, the other one is just gay.
Dang. That's true, yet last night's stream, Bubbles did...
Bubbles did cross the line into homosex territory. There
He
is
did,
simply
he's
no
like,
doubt about
Archers
that.
make babies, and Archer's like,
He dived right into the homosex and embraced it fully.
He did during the drunk stream as well.
Well, Arch,
make
are you going
babies.
to come or not?
There's much homosex.
Still waiting
inside
for the
of Bubbles.
blowjob.
The beautiful fjord, and the nice sunset. Wait. Yeah, the sunset's on that side.
Does the sun set in the fjord, Kyle?
It does.
How do you know?
So what mech have I got? What's this?
We have a
thing?
Highlander.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's mine now.
I like it.
That's mine now. I'm gonna paint it. Can I paint it?
Probably.
No one can stop Desco, said Shadowhawk. That's true. We've
Yeah,
tried.
nobody can stop me painting it.
My shoulders ache.
The CIS did nothing wrong. Crawford Republic. They didn't. They're like, we want to leave, and they're like, Lamau, no.
Want fire.
Who knows?
How
Maybe
bad is the tonnage going to be for this mission?
we have 2 billion tons.
I hear George making meow noises.
Targeting House Liao. Well, that's sad, but okay.
Wait, what did you do to the king crab to make it over tonnage? Arch, what have you done?
Mine now. Shut your house.
It's 2.99 tons too
Well,
heavy.
you can't use it now.
You gotta free up 2.99 tons.
No, I don't.
God damn it, I got the hiccups.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to have to use the dragon. There you go. Problem solved.
Oh no, Boogs noticed that we got rid of the horrible seed portraits. That means he hasn't been watching in a long time. He saw those and just left. Thank you for the taco.
Arch's guy's got weird thing on his head.
What's the weird thing on his head?
Don't know. Looks like bucket.
Looks like Bucket. He's Bucket Man now.
Yes.
That's better.
Thank you for the donation, Boog.
Kyle's okay with the dragon, apparently.
Wait a minute. Blondie took mine.
No, you just took too long to join. I was joined before you.
The blonde
Hello,
man.
Dord.
Yeah. Bitch.
I'm surprised he didn't take the Zeus or something.
Because it's ugly. I don't like this.
Here, Dord.
You little baby. Look at it. He's like, "Grr." It's a little dejected looking, but that's about it.
Zeus is not very good.
It's ugly.
It's fast.
It's ugly.
You're being a rud.
It's ugly.
Progress
Oh,
time.
stop being a dummy.
Did you
It's
change
ugly.
the tonnage of the king crab at least? No.
No, he hasn't.
Ditch whatever you have at 3 tons too much.
There. Fuck you.
Black 1917, nice read, I'll say squeak and hail barge Christ. Also, hi Disco, how's Kitty?
He is sitting on me. He was just making noises, but I don't know if he was coming through the microphone.
What the fuck? Mike Campo says, I hope this disco, this specific disco, never has to
This
give
disco.
weird cat medicine to a cat. I had to do it for Vietnam vet, and I feel bad for the cat. And the guy wanted to pay me, but I didn't want the money. And the cat scratched me because I deserve it. Even it's the cat that had to go through all that mess. I hope that cat's doing okay. I can still hear her coughing every time I pass the house. Sorry for the boring rant.
I don't know what you mean by weird cat medicine.
Yeah, what the fuck is weird cat medicine?
Yeah, I'm now
You mean
more
like
concerned
giving
about...
them pills or something? Because I mean, I've had to give cats pills before.
Yeah, I've given...
One of my cats has asthma. I'm really hoping that he doesn't have to go on an inhaler because trying to give a cat an inhaler sounds like hell.
Glow in the dark sling shade. Tell us about the
Pills
medicine.
aren't a problem. Pills you just stuff into something.
They're just making squeaky noises.
A lack of weed or...
You have to locate the assassination target. Take it.
Game, calm down, Gabe. I'm thinking about crashing.
Sensors
Oh, it isn't.
online. Weapons online. All
My mother
systems
just lost her
nominal.
cat to a wild animal, says Shadow Fox. We had her for 6 years. Well, shoot the wild animal. That'll teach him.
That's really sad.
Here, just put it down.
That's the thing
Hey.
on the rural side.
Here's the
Yeah,
idiot that removed my light laser. Was it you, Kyle? Was it you?
What? I don't even see. I'm not even on this side of the mech.
Did you remove my light laser?
I feel like there's stuff missing.
Oh my god,
from
he's tiny.
UI.
Arch, what happened
Did
to
you
you?
remove my light laser?
I thought you were something bigger than that.
No, I picked Hunchback.
Right, hang on. There's stuff missing from my UI.
No. It was probably Fairman.
Options.
Then I'm gonna shoot you with a medium laser the next time you annoy me.
Where display?
What?
And it's your fault.
It was probably
Like I don't
Fairman.
see any of the weapons on the UI anymore.
What was
I
that?
don't see what
I
weapons
brought
are
the
on
light
there.
laser specifically so I could lick you when you were an idiot. Now I'm just gonna have to shoot you with the medium lasers.
I'm just gonna have to blow
Oh
your
my
I think I know what
fucking
Disco's
problem.
problem is. She doesn't have the mod for the long term.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
did all
Disco.
the-
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Disco.
Uh-oh, Disco. What did you do?
I don't know. Like I haven't turned any mods off, so.
It's one that
will they
recently
have-
got fixed.
Uh-oh, Disco. I guess you're fucked.
So what kind of weapons do you have?
I have no idea.
New target.
You have an element?
We have that one.
You son of a bitch. He's got a long Tom artillery gun. Press the button for that gun.
She doesn't know what button that is.
Okay.
I have no idea. I don't seem to have any UI.
What is your one?
Wait, your UI's got?
Yeah, that's what I've been complaining
Oh
about.
my god, Kyle, if you actually pay attention. Jesus
Look,
Christ.
I was more. Arch
Oh
was
my God,
trying to
Kyle.
laser me at the
It
time.
doesn't.
Oh my god,
Does,
Kyle.
does this not even have jets on it? It doesn't
Oh my
fly.
god, Kyle.
Hey, come on,
Or
boy.
is it-
Kyle, you have vexed me. I'm going to have to lick you now. Come
why
closer.
can't I jump?
Or because you don't have jump jets.
Oh my god.
Try to
You
run
can
away,
add
Kyle.
them, Disco. You can add them in the MechWarrior.
What?
MechWarrior.
Did you not say that V was third person?
It is.
Cause my third person is way under the map. Like way under the map.
the fuck?
Nice.
I think my game might be slightly bugged.
I think we're going to send you that mod as soon as this is over.
And if it's
think
V
we
and
will.
I'm just like getting a
That
view of the bottom of the map.
is
it's,
weird. So she's missing the.
it's not
I know mod.
very
Ugh,
useful.
like, fucking what's it called? Yet another weapon mod. All it does is add weapons to the game. That's all it does. And somehow it's fucked with the camera.
Well, because she has one of those weapons.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta fuck with some
It's
stuff.
it's trying to load the little thing that says the whatever. What's it say? Long Tom or something?
Okay.
And it's like
Yep.
where
So one of
is
my
it?
mods is broken, is what I'm being told.
I don't know
Because
if it-
I have no UI, like I don't have a targeting thing or anything. Anything on the UI is just gone.
And just aim for the center.
Look, you just have to survive one mission.
Pretty easy mission too.
That's good. Let's focus on getting this objective. Or we're
Look,
already
if
done?
I shoot any of you,
It's your
because
fault.
it doesn't actually tell me which ones are friendly and which ones aren't.
Target acquired.
So just don't look threatening, okay?
Oops, derp.
Concatro gave 50
why
pesos.
is green black?
The center of the thing.
Because we finished the
bubbles.
mission.
Yeah, we won.
Oh,
It was a
okay.
very easy mission.
I
Fortunately.
didn't have any indication of anything.
That was really stupid, Kyle. And you should be
I'll
ashamed
send her
of
the mod.
yourself.
Bubbles, it's you. But I don't want.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
lazy.
gonna back out until
It's-
I figure whatever this is out.
Oh my god, Disco, you only did 1 damage. Oh my
I
god.
can't. And it was probably to me.
I don't think it counts friendly fire.
To be fair, I spent like the first couple minutes at the starting point going, huh?
And I'm not surprised you were confused.
Where is what's it called? Yet another. There it is.
Okay, I'm gonna leave game.
I'm sending it to Arch too.
You never know.
Wait,
Now remember, you've got to download it. It's very tiny, very very tiny, and then you got to go in.
so is this an additional mod to what we had previously?
Looking like Kyle, you dirtbag.
Well, look, it adds a ton of new guns.
Like long
Like
toms
that.
and
Yeah.
and
Campers.
removes the UI, apparently.
Well, no, the mod doesn't do that. Your lack of having the mod does that.
Mhm.
Bubbles, you have a great way of phrasing things. Hold on.
It's entirely accurate.
Survive one mission. Insurance companies wait with bated breath. That is a good one. Now, what did Shinkatsu say? He said, "My doggo Cloud." God damn it! You would name your dog Cloud. Woke me up today exactly for this. Good dog. Good dog. Give him treats. Give him extra treats for being a dog as well. Shinkatsu donates 50 pesos again to say, if Kibs was a Pokemon, what would he be? An Artistu? I wouldn't be a Pokemon actually, because I'm a
He'd be
person.
himself.
Wow.
You throw the Pokeball out and be like, Kyle!
I don't think Arch will bite with that one, Shadowfox. He said instead of Warhammer, y'all should play SQEK. I don't think Arch is interested in that. Thank you for the donation.
Kill yourself.
See? Like I said. Like I said. Kill yourself. I'm just gonna wait for my sweet chili chicken, says Shinkatsu. Okie dokie. Stop talking about food, now I'm hungry.
Sweet chili chicken.
Fortunately, I ate at like 2 a.m. in the morning, so it's not that bad.
I ate just before stream.
Read those. Good. Right in the tummy. I'd be a Digimon? Does that make me cooler or less cooler?
Digimons are edgier.
Nice. That's inherently cool for little kids.
It is very much edgier.
That means I'm a cool kid now. That's the spirit hothead lad. You should play Eternal Crusade, it's better now. They're pulling the plug on the servers finally. Honestly, I'm surprised it took them this long, but to be fair, running a server thing is actually not that expensive. Once it's on set up.
Why did Arch fuck with the king crab? King crab was beautiful.
What did he do now?
It's over ton.
That's a UI bug. That's not my problem.
A UI
Actually,
bug.
you're lacking the mod.
Oh my god.
So yes, sort of a UI bug.
It is.
Because it has 3 units of long-term ammo and it's 3 tons overweight.
Oh, and he can't remove the long tongue because he doesn't see him.
Mm-hmm.
Barge, I don't understand why Mech no like barge. Kind of funny, but also understandable. Kibs would be the Digimon with an axe gun. That sounds extremely practical, actually. I mean, if you're gonna put an axe on anything, putting it on a gun is not a bad idea.
Remove long tongue ammo.
What did the long tom do to you?
Remove. Remove. Remove.
You can have double thumpers.
Arch doesn't like thumpers. He's like, I don't want this mod. He's a cancer.
Alright, go.
Did you do the thing,
Oh.
Disco?
You're slow.
Disco?
Yes.
So you
I don't
downloaded?
know.
You subscribed?
Yes, 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 and yes.
I got it.
Yes.
Oh, she did. Okay. You went to the main menu and
least
did
I
the
hope
mod
so.
thing? Then you closed the game? Hmm?
I only have so many minutes in my life.
I'm trying to make sure that she doesn't, like, you know, go like, I can't see nothing.
I have installed the mods.
My eyes
If,
know
whether or
nothing.
not it works to fix this specific problem, I don't know.
I know.
But I have installed it.
You remember how to activate mods?
Yes.
Let's
know how to
bring up
install a
the
mod.
fisting manga.
Only yes, because this game is retarded when it comes to loading mods.
Is it?
A little bit.
Pretty standard.
No. Retarded. PGI. Uh-oh. Well, in the Dark Knight Studio, say, Arch, I hear Crusader Kingdoms 3 got fixed.
This doesn't have much stuff on it.
But doesn't have
Like
much stuff on
jump
it.
jets.
Oh my god, that's beautiful, Arch. I will look retarded now.
It's my
Yes,
version of
yes.
pride.
It's Arch Pride.
What have you
The
done now,
orange,
Arch?
the orange stands for bestiality, the purple for minotaurs, and the green for
The purple for Minotaurs, okay. Very interesting color choice there.
Scat. Yes, that's it.
Scat, Minotaurs, and what else? There's a third color there, Arch.
Bestiality.
Bestiality.
I like to differentiate between that and minotaurs.
Okay.
Well, we're happy for you.
I wish there was a way for me to create the pride swastika, but sadly.
Then you should be able to paint like letters and stuff on your mech, and then just make
Yes, you should.
the colorful rainbow. The Trade
Trade
Federation.
Federation.
Not Casper
Okay,
Owens.
I have UI again.
Oh, Disco, you're incompetent.
You gonna take that, Disco? Arch turns around like, don't shoot me.
Which one is... Now
He's
see
the
if I
rainbow.
could just move faster.
Come on, little Disco, come on. You could do it, Stompy, Stompy, Stompy. Her little waddly legs.
Where's the rainbow man?
Why can't I step on the little things? Oh, we're not supposed to destroy this. Well, that's unfortunate.
No, we're not.
But you know, accidents happen in war, right, Arch?
Accidents have already happened in war.
He says that because he murdered people.
God damn it.
New target.
Or little democracy we have left. Yeah, but democracy, isn't that awfully over-narrated?
It is. Which is why we'll kill them later. You're like, "What?"
Autocracy is far better.
It's way more effective, if nothing else.
It is.
Though, even that depends a little bit upon the autarch, I suppose.
This mic's a bit slow.
It is, but it's a good mech. The Highlander is solid all around.
Destroyed.
And it's also very correct for your heritage.
It is.
It's why she
You
picked
should
it.
keep to your fucking lane, Disco.
To my people.
Instead of appropriating other people's mechs.
Enemy forces continuing to converge
I technically have a
on
Greek mech.
location. Stay frosty, Commander.
Zeus. What's Bubbles have? An awesome?
Enemy ship.
I'm
Oh
awesome.
shit, hello there, dropship.
I don't even know what that's appropriating, but we'll figure that out down the road.
It's appropriating me.
I feel like I'm gonna get shot in the back by the AI.
I identify as black, therefore the Black Knight is entirely within my prerogative.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh, apparently
This
this
is all fit to
overheats
find.
really quick.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
Additional tangos. You know, tangos is not really a term we should be using for ground combatants, right? Incorrect.
Welcome,
No way.
bogeys.
They
It's
enter
like,
through the
that's
air.
plain though.
And bogeys doesn't really work either.
Yeah, I would say definitely agree with Abyssal Demon. The mods for the Battletech 2018 RPG game, they make the game fun, but I thought the base game was actually kind of boring without the mods. It's very thin.
What game?
HBS's Battletech, the RPG turn-based one that you played.
Target acquired.
I haven't played that.
Kamehameha. You did an LP on it.
What?
I know because I saw it.
The fuck are you on about?
You played HBS's Battletech in 2018.
Oh, harebrained schemes. The Paradox Battletech, yes.
Yes. That just lags when you mod it. That is the game's biggest sin. Fucking lagging. Like, there are mods that make the game actually really fun, and I actually really enjoyed this. I might stream it again one day. But it fucking lags so bad. So, the more you mod it and improve it,
As
the
far
more it
as
lags.
turn-based strategy games go, it's a pretty darn fine entry.
Yeah, no, it did pretty well, all things considered. Despite my grievances with the story.
The story was nothing special at the best of times, and just kind of meh generic nonsense at the worst.
New target.
True.
Target engaged.
Just wanted it to be better.
Target destroyed.
The story was the biggest weakness. Like, the basic gameplay loop was very solid, though you kind of... I feel like, I don't know. Part of me feels like it needed to be a little bit more expansive. Like, I would not at all actually mind having some, now that I know more about Battletech, some tanks and attack helicopters in there
Or
to give
infantry.
you a bit more variety, because most of the time I just found myself waffling around with the exact same loadout for mission after mission after mission after mission, because there really was not a whole lot of reason to change it up.
It lacks
Like,
proper, what's it called, mission, like it had mission diversity and biomes and stuff, but it didn't have the good kind that made you go like, I need to rethink my strategy altogether. Maybe I should go with a light build out because I need to be fast and nippy. Generally, the
Yes,
game was balanced that heavier was always better.
heavier was always better, because there was very rarely an actual objective that required a certain approach. It was usually blow the fuck out of 1 to 2 enemy lancers, move forward.
Target destroyed.
They had some tanks,
Like this
but they
game.
really missed it.
I mean, this game too has that error in fucking spades. The basic gameplay loop is the precise same one, except occasionally you step on buildings, occasionally you don't step on buildings.
Yeah, the destruction missions are the worst in my opinion, because it's like destroy a percentage of buildings. It's like, well, now it just feels like I'm not actually destroying anything valuable whatsoever. Sometimes they comment like, oh no, you're targeting the apartment complex to take it to Children. It's like, oh, that's kind of amusing, but like, by and large,
Like,
they don't say shit.
A very simple way they could have made the destruction missions far more cool, in a very superficial fashion, is instead of having that retarded percentage bar which drags you out of it, say you need to destroy 2 million C-bills worth of equipment.
Yeah, that would
It's
have
the
been better.
exact same bar, but it feels a little better immediately, doesn't it?
The idea is like, okay, you can. I mean,
A
I wish
bit
they
more
would just.
meaningful.
I wish they would just add that in period. Like you could see individual tank kills, and you could even break down the types of mechs you killed and the vehicles you killed. Like a better breakdown of the scoreboard would help me feel like I can now more look at my damage contribution and my build. Because this game is all about building your mech and making it like super powerful, right? And if
Every game that has like weapon loadouts needs to have a detailed breakdown at the end game screen, which says the large lasers did this kind of damage, the average accuracy was this, etc., etc.
Enemy reinforcements are spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Because that also drives the interest in customization. That goes like, okay, I did slightly better with the medium laser. Let me just fiddle with it a little bit, and so on and so on.
I wish they'd have more different variants of the laser. Like they do because they have the quality system, but I wish they'd do some sort of other mechanical thing. Like this one is of this quality and it produces this heat, and that's its gimmick. And it kind of has that with the tier system, but it feels like they've removed the soul. Somebody shot
It's-
Disco's back with a PPC.
It's difficult
Oh, they're not
to
lying.
like really add in worthwhile differentials in a game where the weapons are shoot. You know, when there's no real dot system or like poisoning system, etc. It kind of just breaks down to differing ways to do direct damage. It's difficult to make that super interesting. Because at that point, the breakdown comes down to this one reloads a percentage faster, this one produces a percentage less heat, which it's useful, but it's not particularly interesting.
Except the tier system does all of that combined.
I wish
It's
they'd
long timing everything.
break down the weapons without using the... Like, I get the tier point, but like, I wish it was a little bit more complex.
What the hell? Check your fire, Mercenary.
I mean, I guess they could add in stuff. I don't know. Are there like chemical rounds in this universe that might do like dot acid damage? I don't know.
There's a lot of weapons. Like we have the yet another weapon mod, which adds like a good 20 or so more, but it's still missing like a good 40 or 60 from the era.
Because the real problem is, again, when you return to it, this game has this combat loop. And this combat loop is all the game has. So it needs to be the best conceivable combat loop imaginable. In the end, the only real difference is I have slightly different colored lasers, and my cockpit's a little bit further from the ground. That's my only real tangible experience change.
I'm going from a light to a heavy to an assault. I mean, you do get the speed factor.
Yeah, but the game doesn't make you feel that speed.
Well, it does when you get an annihilator.
Oh, that's slow. Black 1917 donates $3 say Kibs is a Lucimon. I don't know what that is. New River gives 100 rubs. Say rub in the tub. Thank you for the rubs.
Pentacruel is interested in your mother.
Then Carter says, for 125 pesos, Kibs advised me to play Battletech, but it lagged the more I modded it. Yes, it did. But you had fun, didn't you? Like, the game's actually... The HBS Battletech game is actually... I hate to say it, but it is... Well, no, I don't hate to say it. I just wish it was more than what it was. It's better than this.
It is a very classical paradox game of modern day years, which means it is serviceable, but nothing special.
They really just didn't quite capture the whole universe that well, and they missed an opportunity. Like, they refused to add infantry for whatever reason. They refused to add light assault infantry that can like use jump jets. They refused to add helicopters. They refused to add aerospace fighters, and so all you had was mechs and tanks.
Control over any of them, anyways.
Yes, and that's
And
also
there's
the
also
other thing
just
about that.
one of the core issues with practically every single one of these supposed RPG RTSs, where they're like, you're pilots, you'd build a bond with them, there's people on your spaceship, except they're all dead, boring, uninteresting, uncharacteristic,
Oh,
non-voice
God.
acted fucking JPEGs.
It's not even that, like, okay, I tried reading them, right? It was like, you know what? Okay, I get it. You're a small company, HBS. Paradox didn't give you that much money, I guess. You couldn't afford voice acting. I can kind of understand that, right? And so I started reading it, and I was like, this is awful.
Yeah, but at least then, like, okay, if you don't have the... See, this is where the politics comes into it again. I'm not gonna... Don't worry, Bubbles. Calm down, Bubbles. Bubbles, sit. Bubbles, Bubbles. Put the fish down, Bubbles.
I mean...
No politics, Arch.
The politics thing
the
was
thing
part
is-
of the development problem.
It
Arch,
absolutely
time to ban
was.
you.
Because you can look at the various portraits in-game, and they're fucking ugly. And I'm like, okay, so your only representation of your characters is .jpegs, and you choose to make them unattractive. Right. Okay.
You know what's weird? The Kickstarters got painted characters, and I don't know why they used a procedural 3D model generator, because again, there's not that many
What
characters
gender?
in the game, and honestly, the other MechWarrior games, all they did is just they made an X amount of faces, and then they had them like I would take
Yes.
this game's portrait system over the fucking BattleTech system.
Like, make characters, okay? Make characters, because they were trying to do that too, kind of partially with the mercenary system, where it's like, oh, this guy has like a backstory and shit. Okay. In that case, make them actually unique, and you can send that a little bit through the picture by adopting how they look, their posture, etc., instead of having them all be the same boring-looking dude. Oh, boring-looking, sometimes not even dude-like. Still, like, a game like this, again, not a game like this, but the whole RTS RPG thing, which people have tried to popularize for a while now, it absolutely needs characters with personalities, and you need to make those characters as instantly relatable as possible. Like, you cannot afford to make them boring, because it'll instantly sever any connection you have with them. And if that's supposed to be one of the focuses of your game, you've already shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah, it's a huge waste of opportunity, because in the other games, the only other BattleTech game that, well, I think that was too old. We'll talk about Mech Commander. Mech Commander, the RTS games, you have pilots, and they have different voices when they talk.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Ghost, and they all have fuck, my game crashed. They all have different call
Idiot.
signs. Go ahead and keep doing the mission, Bubs. Just grab me when it's over.
You can just rejoin.
But doesn't that break the game? I don't want to break it.
We had it once. That
Okay.
doesn't mean it's
We'll
what
try
caused
it again. I'm just a little skeptical about the stability of the game if I do that. They do allow hot joining. But yeah, so like
Stability.
the pilots having personality, because again, the pilots are the only way you can connect to it. And your HBS BattleTech pilots, they did have some unique voice lines, and there was a meme because like one of the pilots was poorly coded, and so when he would always get headshotted for some reason.
Yeah.
But like even
Look-
so, like it's not enough. They didn't
Alright.
have any story.
What you do is you ignore the whole randomly generated character thing, because it's dumb. It's stupid. It's an inferior product in every single bloody way imaginable. Get 6 or 7 characters and have them go with you through the campaign. Give them call signs, have them communicate, have them bicker and banter a little bit with one another. Hire some second or third rate voice actors. They cost fucking chips. And then give them some cool looking portraits and personalities. Like, have hell, just copy the goddamn anime tropes. Have like the rambunctious tomboys, like, hell yeah, I killed a mech. Have a fat southerner. Give them personalities that are obvious in their voice acting, and you'll see people will immediately be a little bit more invested in them.
Even if it is cliche, cliches can be a good crutch
Here-
to
here-
start
here's the thing.
characters.
No, like, this is one of those things that kind of annoys me with this. Cliches are cliches for a reason. It is because they are good. Now, if they are overused, if they are abused, sure, they will lose their value. But the reason why the hot female character has been so popular is because the hot female character is a popular fucking character.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, the thing is, cliches are never been bad. Like, tropes are not a necessarily bad thing. They get a bad rep because people in media, when they criticize it, talk about characters being tropey, and that in essence it means that they did the bare minimum. Like, oh, it's just a it's a fucking cinnamon bun character. It's a character that's
Yes.
super cutesy and lovable who's supposed to die in a couple episodes. So you go like, oh no, cutesy lovable character dead.
And even then, I prefer that over random character introduced dies 1 episode later. Okay.
You mean same episode?
Yeah, it
Wow.
happens in the same
Going
episode.
to be really negative.
Same episode is the standard.
It is in most TV shows like Star Trek, fucking Stargate. Like you get this guy and he's like, "My name's Jeff and I have a story." And you're like, okay. Are the writers introducing a new character to the actual plot, or is this guy just a throwaway character who's supposed to die in the scene to show how bad a monster is or something? Also, I can't join, so. Oh, we'll wait. Let me know when it's done.
Okay.
Oh, don't read your super yet. You gotta go eat. Well,
This
message me
overheats
back.
really quick.
It's a toasty
Like,
Mexico.
I
This
shoot
is,
something, I overheat. Oh, okay then.
I'm feeling very alone down here. I'm about to get cored.
Oh, for goodness sake. You shoot once, I overheat. Swear
Heat
to
management.
God.
It's a thing.
What?
Heat management. It's important.
Well, I mean, you had already kind of done this one, surely? When you were like, here, I assigned you this one.
Oh shit.
And
Sign
I
this one?
overheat
What?
again.
This is
Ah!
a very, very big problem right here.
Come on! I'd like to shoot more than once before I fucking overheat. Great!
Right, that's 5 mechs against me and Disco now.
Good. Be
Yeah,
more
we're gonna
descriptive.
die.
And overheat again. Serious!
Bubbles, what happened?
Kinda shit.
They've went off in a bad direction.
And heat critical. Yeah, incoming missile, that'll cool me down.
Might. It'll create wind from the explosion.
Yeah, maybe if we poke a hole in it, it'll let the cold in. Did I at least get him? Oh, yeah, I did. Well, that's good.
Nowadays, Western female characters look like they've been hit by a belt sander. Disco, do you feel like a character that's been
What? Do I feel
joke.
like a character that's what?
hit with a belt sander?
No? Should I?
Maybe?
Maybe.
Again!
I mean, it sounds like you're getting hit with something.
What is this? Yeah, well, no, it's not so much getting hit with things, although I am getting hit with things. But every time I try and shoot this thing, it's like, I too hot. I shut down now. It's like, okay, I'll shoot, and then I'll shut down, and then I'll shoot, and then I'll shut
Wait.
down.
What gun are you using?
I don't fucking know. I didn't
Might
put
be
it on
spamming
here.
the long tom.
I'm not spamming nothing. I'm shooting once, and I'm shutting down.
That might be the long tom.
With
Long tom
aim.
doesn't generate that much heat. Which means she's already at high heat.
I mean, no, but if she's at high heat, it cools down and fires the long tom again. That would probably put her in overheat, if I remember right. Based
She's
on the
already
heat
at high heat,
generation.
yes.
Yeah, when you cool off, don't fire the long tom, the big cannon gun. That generates a fuck ton of heat. It also hits
So
like
do
a train.
lasers.
Oh yeah, the long tom has a 30-meter blast radius, so it does splash damage. Because, see, that's what I like about the modder. He's adding actual artillery weapons and stuff that do splash. That works weird in game. Hello, Great Prophet. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Prophet, are you gonna make it?
I'm not gonna be.
No idea.
No idea. It's all because I wasn't there to save them, chat. Damn.
Well, Bubbles just got over to where we are now, I think.
Come on, little Meg. You can hop. It's fine.
I don't think this mission's gonna go well.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't have that weapon anymore, but oh, we can still use these.
Yeah, I've got cord out.
Jesus
And
Christ,
the
how hard was
AI
that?
is standing facing a wall. Well, me and Disco were fighting first 6 mechs and then another 2 mechs.
Is this
And
part
I
of
think they're still coming.
Is it the quest line, Bub?
It is one of them, yes.
I remember this one. If this is the one I'm thinking of, it kind of bits rough at the beginning.
No, it isn't.
It doesn't.
The
Yeah,
AI
this makes a bit too warm.
Yeah, maybe you
Yeah,
might not
super
like the
slow.
long tom. Long tom generates a lot of heat, and the thing is, it only fires like a little bit. It does a lot of damage, but it's one of those finicky guns. It might be better to switch to like a AC-10 BF or something like that.
I don't know.
He burst
I
fire
don't
is
know
what that
what they're
means.
called.
AC-10 just means it's a big chonky gun that goes boom.
Well, that's expensive.
Are they playing without you, Keep? The isolation has begun. That's funny. They are.
Well, the AI bot is fine because it never
Did anything, yeah.
hit anything.
Can Kib join now?
Yes.
Kib join. Kib can come out of timeout. Bibs. Bubs, you went offline for Kib.
I've always been offline.
Oh, how do I join Bib? Invite
No, the others are perfectly able to. You're the one who can't.
Bub, you hate Kib? No, no. The hell? I don't understand. Did my game borked? Is that what's happening, cheat?
Maybe you're borked.
Maybe I restart game. She got to give 125 pesos to say if Archface is baby-faced, Kibs will be like someone from Metal Gear with scars and a bandana. I mean, I do have a scar on my face, that's true. But not like a ton, like one. With scars and a bandana, and Bubs is the guy acting as the mountain. Who's Disco in the Metal Gear games? Dragon Master Outcast donates 5 New Zealand bucks to say good morning from Kiwi Land. The bird, not the fruit. Damn. But I like Kiwi's fruits. Quick question. How much do you have to pay for Arch and Disco to play Arma? How much would it take for either of you to play Arma?
I've
That's not a very
launched it
fun game.
once.
I launched it once.
It was fucking annoying. Like, a group of my friends were playing it, and they're like, get this game. I got it, and they're like, okay, we're done now. And I'm like, I just logged in. And then they never played it again.
Bubs, can you send me an invite?
It's your ass.
I already have.
Okay, I'm having that issue Hans had.
Did say I sent you one.
No, you said you sent me one. I'm gonna just restart my Steam. Okay, well, I
Just
got one.
join
for
through the game. Jesus Christ.
So I don't know why it's Big Porky. It's PGI's fault. I'm innocent. Cody back? No. Can't forget 3 Cody's 11-minute old donation. Underneath that one, and it's above that one. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Oof. That mission
Hopefully.
looked like it went really rough.
It did.
Oh
As poor as
no.
it conceivably could, yes.
I just look at you guys and I'm like, damn, things were a bit toasty, huh? Everyone's missing arms and shit.
I don't think it could have gone much worse. Well, no, it could have. The AI could have gotten itself killed too.
Well, not with how bad the AI is.
Yeah, I was like,
It's
I'm
so bad at
hiding.
keeping up. Hippity hoppity. Hippity hoppity.
You should give me a catapult. I enjoy sitting back somewhere and just pressing the button occasionally.
You'd rather want a stalker then?
No, I like the catapult because it's big and dumb.
Stalker's bigger.
Yeah, but is it dumber?
It's got more missiles.
Don't know if that equals dumber.
This
Could
goes
put Arrow
quiet,
Force on it.
but noisier and more Scottish. Is she quiet? I'll turn her up.
I'm doing things.
Okay, now you're being intentionally quiet, I'm pretty sure. Turns disco up, gets quieter. Disco louder.
Louder?
Knock again.
Oops.
Like normal, like you would normally.
Like I would normally.
Can you turn up your output just a hint?
No.
See, that's better. Got...
See, I have little idea what I'm actually doing, but I'm putting things on it.
I mean, if you have questions,
I'm sure it will be fine.
Might be.
It'll be fine.
or you gotta select a pilot. Pilot.
Why?
Because who's gonna pilot your beetle mech? He's like, I don't know, me, a ghost. Not a ghost mech. I mean, there are AI pilot
Select a
mechs.
pilot. Okay, and how do I do that?
Go to the mission tab. Click on the select pilot, where it says no pilot selected.
Right. I don't have access to the missions tab. I have home and battle mechs.
You're not gonna mod on.
Bubbles. Yeah, I think
you
he
want
needs
from me?
permissions.
No, he needs to have the mod.
Wait. Bubbles, just give him a pilot. I did
What,
not
Kyle?
know that that was a mod. I said just slap him one of the high profile pilots. You have higher ones.
I can't.
You can't?
No.
Then how is he supposed to select a pilot?
I'll have to select a mission first.
Oh, okay.
Same as normally
That's
would.
so stupid that they don't. They enable the UI elements for fucking players that join you. Like, that bothers me. The other thing that bothers me about this game that I want to talk about is,
Do you know that UI isn't normally available when you don't have a mission, right?
listen, Bubs, listen. I'm not talking about just the mission thing. I'm talking about all the other tabs. They should be able to browse the market and stuff, just to look. You know what I mean, Bub?
No, don't need people nagging.
Goddamn, Bubs, I can't believe you used to
You're
do
like,
this.
buy that. It's like, no, don't have money for
Bubbles
that.
is not much of a team player.
Bubbles is
You should be ashamed.
little.
I'm not a team
tyrant.
player, I'm a babysitter, and there's a difference.
Babies, damn. Disco can be quiet from Metal Gear, Kibs. Not actually quiet. Oh, the character quiet. I don't remember which one that is. I don't remember much about Metal Gear, to be honest with you. I played like 2 of their games. I was like, these are dumb.
Repair.
Was quiet the one who's like, I breathe through my skin.
That's weird.
Okay.
Yes, that was the one.
Okay.
I breathe through my skin. That's fucking okay. All right, sure. Whatever.
Photosynthesis.
I'm a plant person now.
You're a plant person?
Yep.
It
plant
was a
person.
good excuse for her to be naked most of the time.
Oh my god, I remember that character now. She's the one who rolled around in the water.
Maybe.
Mission.
Hey, look at this guy. He's got a dumbass mask.
He does. Look at him, he's like, I am Dr. Batch.
Now, don't wander off into the middle of the map this time.
He's got a bigger skill cap than I do. Or what do they call it?
Yeah.
Skill potential or something like that?
Refuse. The middle of the map calls for me. That is where I will be. It is
Going
my
to the middle
natural
of the map
habitat.
is fucking stupid.
Cody asks, he's back, read the super chat. $5, he says, My hours have been cut, so last money's for a bit. That's okay. You've given more than I ever expected anyone to give. Kibs is the big gay. Love thing of Barch and Bubbles. He gives them his cheeks. Homo haiku for
He
you.
does.
No wonder I had a hard time reading it. Stupid word puzzle thing. Shut up, Bubbles.
Thank you. It's not a word puzzle.
Word puzzle.
Weapons on.
Any
Thank
super
you,
chat
it's
that
just,
involves a string of letters that are more complex for me is a word puzzle. Word puzzle.
IQ is merely a really dumb form of poetry.
Or we should probably play the super turtly, if this is the mission I think it is. Where are you, Bubs? This way. Follow the fat, stupid bub. He's like, yeah, stupid. Substantial defenses. How does Disco feel about dying in a bikini? That's a weirdly specific
strange
question.
I mean, I guess that would mean I'd be drowning or something.
Not necessarily.
Aren't you like, I had other plans?
I have other ideas.
You shouldn't be so narrow-minded.
Don't go too fast, Arch. Remember, the Highlander's quite slow compared to us.
Yes. When last time I followed Arch, bad things happened.
If Disco was a better Disco. If Disco was a better desk. It would all have been fine.
Hopefully it won't overheat now. I did change some things. And we'll see if those things were any good or not.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
Are we just supposed to take out the radar dishes?
Among other things.
Well, that one's gone. Who's your little King Crab? King Curb. The only thing that this game has done weird is the King Crab's cockpit is, like, hit detection is quite large. Just be careful. Just make sure the torso twists a little more than you otherwise would. And it's more or less fine.
King Crab's cockpit is absolutely massive.
I don't know why it's so big. Like, I feel like they messed that up.
The Atlas is microscopic.
Yeah, the Atlas is, like, literally, like, a dot. And the King Crab's like, my face is my cockpit.
Target identified.
My face is my shield.
My face is my shield. Yes, it is.
There's a suicide javelin here.
There is. And he's dead. Fuck him. Jesus Christ.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh. We'll tickle.
See, that is one critique that I very much so agree with Racist on, according to this game. The idea of these mechs being like ancient family heirlooms, barely understood pieces of practically lost tech. And see, I don't know that much about MechWarrior, so I didn't even know that shit, but
Yeah.
these definitely do not feel like barely understood lost tech. This shit feels like fresh off the factory. I mean,
It all looks like it's from the same factory,
none
too.
of it makes sounds. None of it grinds like an old clanky car that goes like, eh.
Yep. In the start date 3015, that is pretty much when the Inner is at its lowest state in technology. That's after they survived the third fucking succession war for the Star League. And the fourth one's on the horizon. Now, as 3015 progresses, a technological renaissance takes place with the discovery of the Helm Memory Core. Which is basically, think of it as the STC for Warhammer 40k. But that's Battletech. Memory cores are basically like big, giant vaults of technology. But yes, the game should start, and the mech should be awful, and as you progress, like, technology should slowly be recovering. As new weapons are introduced and other
instead of
things.
just
A lot of the models are
technology,
fresh off the factory, though.
Some of them are, because there are automated factories. So Razor Fist isn't 100%.
Just they have no idea how they're made, they just can make them.
Yes. By 3030 or 3020, that's when some more new mechs are starting to enter production. Like, you get the Raven at some point, you get the, fuck, what else?
Let's go.
Oh.
But yeah, I agree with him. Like, also, they only have one artist doing all the redesigns, and
Went
that's
through
bad.
this wall to get away from Arch.
One artist is very bad, yes, because
they
it
all
means
look the
that
same.
everything will look exactly homogeneous, and particularly in a universe that has this many designs.
From different
That's a
areas
terrible
of
idea.
the sphere. So, like, the Dragon mechs and, like, the Panthers are in common use by the Draconis Combine. Why? Because they have factories and they have a bigger stockpile and access to those mechs. Just like, that's why how Steiner has heavier mech production, because a lot of the heavier mech factories are in Steiner space. Granted, they're automated factories, most of them. So, once they break, once they blow up, they are gone for good. But yeah, basically, Battletech is just... Think of, like, the Dark Ages in space, and they're slowly crawling their way out of it. The clan invasions represent basically just the Mongol invasion, really.
That's one of the things people don't think about enough. They're like, how could the Mongolians beat the Romans? Because actually, technologically speaking, the Mongolians were far more advanced weapon-wise than the Romans were. The Romans were still using the same battle tactics that they'd been pioneering since before fucking Christ.
Yep. It's also why the, I mean, Battletech even follows that same sort of logic. Like, except sort of. Like, the clans are just descendants of the Star League Defense Force that went on an exodus. And
They're just going retarded now.
they became back retarded and like, we was clans now. It's like, what? Why are you retarded?
New target.
Stuff like the composite bow, for example. That was a genuinely pretty huge technological advancement. That was, well, the key, really, for the Mongoloids becoming so powerful. We didn't even really manage to copy it. All we managed to create here in the West was the inferior version, which is the English longbow, which has less draw strength than the fucking recurve bow, and is twice as massive and requires twice the fucking upper body strength.
That's why you get crossbows instead.
Crossbows are the better weapon. The problem is crossbows require complicated knowledge of machines, essentially. Like, the internal mechanisms by bow standards are very complex.
Much damage fall off for long distance engagements like this? I forget.
Depends on what you're using.
Target destroyed.
For ballistic weapons, nothing.
Which is actually retarded. Like, a laser beam should have better range than a ballistic weapon.
Ranges in this game are special.
Yeah. My cankle! It broke. Like, unironically, the model had it twisted at such a degree.
Nope.
I'm gonna go play games
Oh,
by
why did you jump in my head?
and Loose Mom. Goodbye.
You broke my fall.
Instead of Kyle just jumping off the fucking cliff, I'm gonna take a slightly more measured approach. And keep
So
my
did I.
ankles.
With
My legs are only a little
my-
broken.
Yeah.
I just hopped off. Fall damage isn't that big a deal.
See, this is another problem I have with this game. Every time, I complain about this all the fucking time, because it is a problem. Every time we destroy one of these bases, it's like it's already abandoned. There's no people.
Yep.
No little trucks driving around. In the other games, there's little
Because I
trucks
want to
and
kill
people
the people.
running. Like, no, don't kill me! And they're like, Lamau. Yeah, but you kind of want to kill them too, Disco. Admit it.
Yeah.
I do want to commit
Well, that's
war
not a crime.
crimes.
We're talking about you, Kyle.
But now I'm talking about you. Oh shit. Here we go again.
Target destroyed.
Fuck you. There. Ow. We're prick.
Target destroyed.
Leave me alone.
God damn it, I can't reach him there.
Chasing me. I don't move very fast.
Well, that's the rocket arm. I thought the right arm was PPC. I was like, what? He didn't shoot.
Destroyed. New
Root.
target.
Highlander.
Ooh, our armor's getting thin.
It is.
Yes.
Mine's
You
getting
managed to
thin.
spread out your damage very nicely, though. I'll give you that.
That's because torso twisting, bub.
Sure, Cal.
No, like it literally is though.
Sure, Cal.
Always torso twist with the side with the highest amount of armor beeps.
Luckily
If
for
I
me,
can-
my entire front is equally fucked.
Remember, you want
I
the
wonder
enemy
if
to
I can
spread the
jump on
damage.
Arch again.
Destroyed.
What was that? You want to be put inside the cage again?
I was just wondering if I were to jump on you, would it make me move faster?
You would be
Just
put
like
inside the cage.
riding Winter Bell.
Bubbles, is it really a good idea to approach from this side? Or should we approach from the south side or north side?
I can waddle up through the.
See, Arch, you're
thing.
faster than me, so
room
if
enough.
I were to stand on your
think?
head,
Worst case, we just bottleneck them down.
Okay. If a lot of them pour over that hill, back up, and then we'll just let them funnel them down the hill.
If I don't want to.
I don't think there are that many left anyway.
Maybe not, but you never know.
Beatles are behind.
we're being chased.
Helicopters. Oh, they're jittering. Stop that. Stop that.
Turn
Like-
around.
Target destroyed.
Woo! I've donated my share for today, cheeks. Okay, interesting. Bye, Scottish Quiet and Bub Milk Producing Pug. Bub Milk Producing Pub.
Okay, then.
He's a pug.
Alright.
Bubbles, you don't make enough wheezing sounds.
Wheeze. Is that good enough?
Sound like it's
I need
painful to live.
Antard to make me a picture of a petulant pug Bubbles. So I make that a new pet.
I bet you like pug, Bubbles. It's like, this is my pug. This is my...
See, with Ketchup dead, I'm really annoyed by the fact that I can't just have little pets anymore. I like having pets.
I'll have pets.
You can give Disco a pet. She'd like one.
New target.
I mean, technically, she could still get a pet, though.
Well, she needs animal taming.
Yeah.
I can still buy stuff.
You can still buy it.
Well, yeah, but without animal control, you can't actually control it. So you best
Yeah,
hope
but-
it's
What are you talking about,
cooperative, I
Arch?
guess.
You'd like that.
It could still just be my friend.
Disco's like, I'm lonely.
She could treat it nice.
Did you pay attention to any of Ketchup's pets? How friendly did they seem?
He was
mean,
not
how friendly did
nice to
Ketchup
them
seem?
though.
Ketchup did not seem very nice. That's true.
Target engaged.
I would be nice to my pets.
I can hear Ketchup just screaming in the
Would
distance.
you though? Because you threatened to eat sausage, and he still hasn't quite forgiven you.
It's true.
But then I scratched him under the chin and we made up.
Partially, like he's like, okay, I won't rub myself in lotus of poison to force my way down your throat yet.
Yeah.
He didn't force his way down Dev's throat.
He didn't have to.
Now let's get the hell out of
He was thinking
Which was
about
quite
it.
convenient.
the fuse will leave this thrown at you. Hopefully, this
At this rate, I'm gonna be Sausage's only friend because Sausage keeps making some interesting decisions.
He does. He's always had troubles
Sausage
making
was about
friends.
to save the goddamn party when Kyle desummoned him. Because Sausage was beelining towards the four, and they were like,
What are you talking about?
massa bad.
I never desummoned him. I never said anything.
You did,
It's like,
Kyle.
what? You're just
I
like,
think it was
desummon
Ketchup who
him.
instructed you to
Me.
desummon him first.
Like, little rat man is dead. Little rat.
Can't keep up.
You don't need to.
Dude.
My arm is almost fallen off. But we survived. That's the important part.
My torso is almost fallen off.
That
too.
one had a bit of enemies, though. Quite a bit.
This one has a lot of enemies.
time to get out of here.
See, You know what they should do?
God.
Here's how they can promote the light mechs and the scout mechs. They can call in aerospace fighter support and stuff on hard targets.
Lock targets, laze them for strikes. Sure.
I mean, that's what they do in the tabletop and shit.
A good light would basically be one that runs around and narcs things. So you can
Narc
sit
beacons.
far, far away. And be like, "Rrr, whoosh, bye."
Narc beacons are great. It basically is a homing beacon that implants itself into a mech, and then you just fire missiles at it until it disappears. Doesn't matter where it hides. You always get a lock on it, which is great.
Uh-huh.
Well, ain't that just fucking kawaii and things?
It is. How much would it cost to make Bub milk-producing petulant smug pug art? That is a long title. I'm still here. Fuda is eternal. Fuda is forever. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I'm sending
Kudos,
over
gay.
the work order for Dentard now for petulant pug.
Petulant pug. Are you gonna put that in your video every time something petulant happens? It pops up in the corner. Peek. Repair battles mix. Is a food headache related to lack of water or food? I had soup not that long ago.
Food headache.
If it's lack of water, then it's probably not food, Kyle.
Oh, I know, but I think it's related to something. Maybe I should grab a water. BRB. Oh, right.
Anything fun to buy
It's right
here?
next to me.
No.
Like, this cup has water in it? That's not water. Can Sausage achieve his own material form? Not yet. We need to get him more powerful. Can we make sacrifices to Sausage to make him more powerful? Can he become a greater warp entity?
Maybe we need to sacrifice Dev.
Put him on an altar, be like, we offer this soul to you, Sausage. Become more powerful. Like, yes. Arch didn't say no. He also didn't say yes. But he didn't say no, which means it's possible.
Didn't say much.
He didn't say anything, actually. I think he
This was
waddled
taking
away.
a while to repair her mech.
Looking at stuff again.
She's trying to browse.
Is that not okay?
Probably
no.
not.
Oh.
Just go, okay.
Oh.
You letting Bubs tell you off? Disco, stand up for yourself. Chop, chop. Smack the bub. Squeeze the bub. Pop the bub.
Kinda thirsty.
Maybe you should grab a drink.
Maybe.
I feel Dev would not be good enough as a sacrifice. What would be the
Oh,
appropriate
no.
sacrifice to make great? See, oh my god, that's something we haven't thought about. We're on a new quest. Sacrifice people to Sausage to make him more powerful. So that he can just eat people for us. Because he's a minor warp entity, isn't he? So technically, the more powerful he gets, like the more stuff he could do.
Sausage is just a sausage.
He's in a warp entity. If we
He's
feed
just
him,
a sausage.
if we feed him souls, he'll become stronger.
It's just a sausage.
Yes, he'll become the 5th warp god of sausages, and all things sausagey. Including but not limited to phallic objects.
I'll get water. Oh, never mind. Disco just finished.
You're not getting water. You get to die.
Okay.
Water for Bub.
No water for Bub. Okay. What will happen to the giant rat Mangle? Was trying to train. Was it kicked out of the city along with the party? Confiscated by the Chaos Dwarves. If I had to guess, confiscated.
I think they just kept it.
He's gonna live a pleasant existence, feeding on the smaller rats scattering around the Sorcerer's Tower. Eventually, he'll become a valuable member of their society as a form of guard dog thing.
Dog thing.
It'll become a boss fight later on.
Be like, oh my god, that'd be great for Hands. He'd be like, that son of a bitch. He's like, who's training who now?
If you ever manage to invade the city, then probably I'll have to have a giant rat. But it'll be truly giant. It'll just fucking fill an entire room.
Make it giant and heavily armored.
I like that idea.
Yes.
So we got there's already two bosses. There's the port captain guy, and then there's obviously, you know, the fucking sorcerer. But right below the tower, the mini boss you have to fight in order to get to the tower is the loyal fucking pet. Pet rat.
A loyal pet, yes. I'll have like blunderbusses mounted to his shoulders that automatically reload. You know, pum 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 pum.
This is some serious bullshit. By then we'll have an army if we fucking take the city, so it's not as bad.
Why don't you mount like 2 of those, what are the cannons called?
Earthstrikers.
No, the Chaos Wolf cannons.
Yeah, I think they
Run of
were
Fire
all
Souls.
Earthstrikers. Oh, those are no, those are new. I hate those. They're not as
Okay.
good.
I'm sure, use the Earthshakers. Just mount like 2 of them on him.
I think it was called Earthstriker. Because they used to have 2 artillery pieces back when they were proper Chaos Dwarves. One was just a ginormous fucking mortar, and the other was like a rocket battery. They were fun.
Mucho stay below this game, I tell you, bub.
Still think we should. We're gonna have to sell
disconnect again?
Kibs' cheeks.
Let me start Steam, just to see if that's related. Steam, come here, Steam! Oh god, Windows 10. Don't do this to me.
Windows 6.
It's like Steam
Don't worry.
gone, Steam no start again. Steam no.
Is going to be automatically upgraded to Windows 11 real soon, and apparently that comes with inbuilt tracking cookies.
Good. More fucking junk in my computer.
Yep.
Yes. The days when an operating system was merely there to operate your computer are very long gone.
Well, chat, we're in a rock and a fucking hard place. This is why I
Now
hate
your
Windows
operative
10.
system is there to sell you data.
You know what my operating system's there to do? It's there to, like, if I you know what? If I leave this computer running for too long, like, things start to break down. And I'm not talking
Yes.
like, oh, you know, it's been like months. I'm talking about it's been a couple of days, and every couple of days it does this. Where, like, things just stop working. And it's not just this
Absolutely.
computer. My laptop does this too. Like, and that has Windows 10 as well. So there's a fucking reoccurring fucking theme here.
I
Never
have the
upgrade.
exact same problem. Like, if I don't restart my computer every 2-3 days, it'll blue screen and it'll just stop because you know there's just a cascade of failures in a dozen useless, worthless fucking programs.
Mine doesn't do that.
Your computer isn't funny enough.
My mouse occasionally disconnects. That's the only issue I have.
I do
I'm
have
not
a
sure if it's
really
my
weird
motherboard
issue.
dying, or I need to just
Well,
reinstall
with-
Windows.
Hold on.
My current graphics card, and so whenever, by default, whenever I move my mouse onto different screens, the cursor completely changes into this weird fucking shape, and it's on like on each screen it's a different shape, and the only way I can fix it is by adding cursor trails. It's the
Oh, I hate it.
oddest bug.
See, the thing is, all of this is as a result of useless back-end programs no one ever fucking uses. Well, except for Microsoft, of course. You use them to log your stuff and goes like, Amazon, would you like? Yes. Jeff Bezos, would you like to purchase all of this? I don't even know what I'm buying anymore, but I have infinite money.
I think we should go back to like Windows 98.
Yes.
XP. Fucking XP. God, I miss XP. It was a brilliant mix of fairly decent performance and it didn't break every 2 seconds.
Yeah, I do have positive memories. Now, quickly, because I'm going to have to restart and kill the stream and start a new one because Windows 10 and because YouTube won't let me just, like, wait 5 minutes. I need to get to the super chats, otherwise they'll be forgotten. So, Ben Redone, it's €5 the same. Instead of being a proper Skaven and advancing, yeah, that's about weird, himself and sabotage other rats, Kibs decided to sabotage himself. Rude. Get a Real Haircut donates a bit to say, Dev is annoying because he is rarely ever paying attention while the RP is going, and does housework or rakes maple leaves instead. And he does do that sometimes. Get a Real
On
Haircut
occasion, yes.
donates a bit to say, a penny for your thoughts. Very generous for the pennies. And then Shinkatsu said, no NTR though. This is a vanilla household. Take that, Arch.
NTR is fucking hilarious, and we need more of it.
You're a cuck.
God damn it. Now, time for me to restart the stream chat. I will be back. So you'll
You
just
enjoy yourself, Carl.
We'll be back in like a few minutes. I have to reset it up. But this stream's going to end, so just refresh the channel homepage or just wait till I post a new one. It'll be like 10 minutes. Burb. I have to end it. Hey.